Louis, what took you so long? What are you doing here?
Louis not coming. Are you thirsty? Shall I serve you up there?
No, I'll come down. Just so I can go find Louis.
Let me help.
How do I know I can trust you?
You can.
Good morning, Upper East Siders. Or is it? We hear a certain future royal has had more than one rude awakening this week.
Uh-oh. Mr. Chuck in dream again.
When Chuck's in them, they're all nightmares.
What he do now?
Behave like a perfect gentleman, which makes him even more chilling. That fake apology of his has permeated my subconscious and haunts me even when I sleep.
Apology not seems so fake to me.
That's because English is your second language. As the wedding draws closer, he's trying to make me question my decision to choose Louis. But I have no questions. And with Louis in Italy overseeing trade negotiations, I'm not going to let anything interrupt my week of relaxation, nesting, and serenity. Especially not Chuck Bass's philanthropy. Or his attention-seeking love of animals. Grab the bread. Not even Chuck's media mind games can disrupt the calm I feel while feeding the ducks. Besides, you could use the exercise.
I'm pregnant too, remember?
Please tell me you're not just getting home from yesterday. Did you spend all night with Zarkana again, or what?
Early morning charity event meeting.
Is that what you're calling it now? Charity? Wait, seriously?
Being decent is more of a struggle than I thought. If I keep busy doing good, there's less of a chance I'll find myself in a situation which triggers old habits.
Well, I have faith in you. I could use some time on the straight and narrow myself. At least away from anyone who might tempt me.
I thought things with you and Diana were going well. You two were all the talk of the papers last week. Isn't going public what you wanted?
Yeah, except that it hasn't changed a thing. I mean, we don't leave her house or the office, and it's just sex and work all the time, same as before.
If Diana won't commit to you in private like she does in public, maybe it's time to explore your options.
Buggy!
Isn't this nice? We're communing with nature, finding our inner peace, and I'll still make my afternoon prenatal massage.
Slow news cycle. Thank you, Arthur.
What are you doing here? Our treaty of 2010 clearly states the duck pond is my domain.
Don't try to fool me with your puppy dog eyes.
I apologize for the intrusion, but your limp-winged friend here waddled into the dog park and was about to become a Labrador's lunch.
And out of the goodness of your heart, you came to his rescue.
I like duck on l'orange as much as the next person, but it seemed cruel to let the poor creature suffer.
Especially in front of a photographer. What a lucky duck.
I've imposed on your domain long enough already. If you'll excuse me, Monkey needs his constitution.
How much more do you need to see?
Of duck pond? Not really my thing to begin with.
Of Chuck trying to manipulate me into believing he's become a good person. He knows perfectly well I chose Louis. He endorsed my decision, but now for some reason, he's trying to make me second-guess myself. I can't allow it.
This does not sound like a week of serenity to me.
He's forced my hand. I must expose Chuck as a fraud who's only pretending to evolve so he can win me back before Louis comes home.
In drama, there are many ways to unmask a villain.
These not look like happy nursery decorations.
I can't rest until I can prove Chuck is still his satanic self. What do you think would be more effective, having his shirts pressed with too much starch or getting him served blended scotch at the Empire Bar?
What is testing exactly?
We'll be there, in clever disguises, of course, to see him eviscerate the dry cleaner or fire the bartender, thus proving that he's only pretending to be magnanimous when he knows that I'll be there, or we'll see it in the press.
You sure you're not just do this because you and Prince Louis not in a good place right now?
I admit our relationship has seen stronger days. And yes, while it's true that I was upset with Louis and his momentary lapse of morality, he only did what he did out of love, and I forgave him. But I simply cannot have chucking with my head, so I have to prove this to him and myself. So what do you think, starch or scotch?